They might say it never rains in Southern California, but they're wrong. Still, I put in my 5 miles. Feel good about that, but I'm going to go take a shower. I want to say, I hope I can generally keep my VEDA vlogs as coronavirus free as possible. I know we're all getting enough of that on a daily basis, but there are a few things related to the subject I'd like to touch on during the month, like my wife, who's working on the proverbial front lines as a CNA or nursing assistant, and a lot of thoughts about how this is impacting the world of education, since that is how I spend most of my days. What you're looking at is the current storm going on in my brain. My classes were uprooted and sent home on very short notice late on a Friday 3 weeks ago. Both of my daughter's schools have similarly sent everyone home for the duration. We work in 2 different high schools and 1 university, but all 3 are now in the process of trying to piece together an airplane with a few pieces they handed us as they were pushing us out the bomb bay doors of a plane that was already flying along at cruising altitude. To be honest, I know every one of us is in shock. Students, teachers, administrators, parents. One day we were cruising along in well-established and practiced roles, and the next, nobody knows which way is up right now, let alone where we're going to be in 1 month, 2 months, or even a year from now. So the first thing I want to say is, take it easy. Don't feel you need to set the world on fire in a blaze of glory. Don't feel like you have to maintain the goals you had firmly set in place 3 weeks ago. Your goal is to tread water, keep from drowning, and throw out all the life preservers you can find to all within reach. Breathe. Every time you feel yourself overwhelmed and slipping beneath the waves, lift your head up and breathe. You'll get through this. Breathe. All better? Good. Now, whether you're a student, a teacher, or a parent, think about all these realms. The subject matter doesn't change, the approach will. The focus may. And that is the golden lining around these storm clouds. The focus may change. The approach definitely will. In English, we've got 4 main domains: reading, writing, speaking, listening. Within each of those, there are 100 breakdowns as well. Now is the time to let students find their own way, to choose their own adventure. Let the canon go. Let the students find what they want to read, just as long as they find what they want to read. Show them there are different purposes for the different styles of writing, and help them find their own voice. It's not so different with the other subject areas. Break them all down and let the students pick up their own shiny pieces and see how they fit together. Don't try to do it alone. This crisis is finally an opportunity, albeit a forced one, to plunge into the unexplored world of the internet, to sail off to the farthest corners of the World Wide Web. Well, okay, use some judgment. Maybe not the farthest corners, and you've got to look out for hidden shoals and icebergs, but there is a bigger world there than you ever had in your classroom. And look for ways to keep your fleet together, or at least bind your crews in shared boats as they head into the surf. Learn to use all kinds of tools: Classroom, Flipgrid, Zoom, Duolingo, Khan Academy, and hundreds more. There are a million YouTube channels out there, and they aren't all dancing kittens. Crash Course, SciShow, Minute Physics, Smarter Every Day, TED Talks, book blogs, and on and on and on. Point kids in the direction of documentaries on Netflix, Hulu, Amazon. No, not every kid will have access to every channel, but don't be surprised how many will be willing to check out something a little more intellectual once they've finished watching Thor Ragnarok for the 17th time this Coronacation. Right now, it's all a mess, but keep reaching out. Set a schedule for yourself and help those around you find a schedule that works for them. It's going to sort itself out in time, if you remember, like Dory, to just keep swimming and breathe. Till next time, don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you again, soon, hopefully.